Masters, very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is Madhu Soni welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Thank you so much for joining and sharing your precious time, space, and energy with each other, Masters. Thank you so much. Let us welcome each other by opening our Zoom videos and basically let us give our gratitude to the Masters and let us pray. So, with great respects and regards to all the masters, to all the divine beings, to our great grandmaster Pitama Brahm Rishi Patriji, Mahavtar Babaji, and all the Guru Chetana masters who are connected with Most High from the astral realm, spiritual realm, angelic realm, masters who are our ascended masters, Param Guru Mandali masters, Saptrishi Mandal masters, the Siddhas, teachers, healers, gurus, and our great Mother Earth, Father Universe, Mother Nature, Sun, Moon, constellations, divine feminine, and masculine energies. We are really grateful, Masters, for all the blessings that you bring into our lives, for all the guidance, protection, divine knowledge, and wisdom that you share with us. Thank you so much. Please help us and keep your grace and blessings on each and every one of us. We at Light and Soul Group, we ask and pray to you to help us and guide us always and keep your presence in our lives. We ask and pray to you that may we all be connected to your consciousness, and also the knowledge and wisdom that you got, may we also get the same. Help us align to our soul plan, purpose, and also align us with this highest timeline. Excuse me. Excuse me. That we have set for. Excuse me, Masters. I'm so sorry. And help us align with the highest timeline that we have set for our incarnations. Thank you so much. So, Masters, as you all know, today is the day for Maktub. So, we are going to learn about Maktub today. And so, the page number 41, if you are referring to the book, the page number would be different. But in the PDF, it is this page number 41. So, I think, let me see. It says, just right. Let me tell you the page number also, then we can go ahead. Yeah, it's page number 36, Masters, okay? Page number 36 in the hard copy, and in the PDF, this is the page number 41. So let me share this with you all, and then we'll go ahead. So in this book, Master Paulo Coelho, in this page, he says, the scientist Roger Penrose was walking along the street with a friend, both talking animatedly. So the scientist Roger Penrose was walking along with the street, with a friend along the street, and they were both talking animatedly. They fell silent for a moment in order to cross the road, and I think Roger Penrose says, I remember that while I was crossing the road, an incredible idea occurred to me, says Penrose. But as soon as we reached the other side and resumed our conversation, I couldn't recall what I had thought just seconds before. Later that day, Penrose had a strange feeling of elation, but couldn't figure out why. I had a sense that something important had been revealed to me. He says he went through all the things that had happened to him that day, and when he recalled the moment of silence, as he crossed the road, the idea came back. This time he managed to write it down. It was his theory regarding the existence of black holes, a real revolution in modern physics. And the idea returned to Penrose because he was able to remember the silence that always falls whenever we pause to cross a road. So, Masters, I read this, but the point is, today I really don't want to explain this. I can explain it later. I want you all to explain it. If you wish, I'll take my pause. I want you all to take the lead today and just read it out. See for yourself. I'm going to keep this page here. I want you all to read it again, and then we are going to talk on it so that, we are understanding what it means. Everyone has their own, you know, way of understanding. So let me unmute everyone, but take your time, okay? Whoever wishes to speak, please do raise your hand in that way. Okay, unmute everyone. Yeah, okay, just giving unmute option. Take your time, look into it, and see for yourself, what do you feel? What do you get when you when you read these lines written by Paulo Coelho Master, but also what do you understand with by this, by these lines? That the last line, basically, he went through all the things that had happened to him that day. And when he recalled the moment of silence, as he crossed the road, the idea came back. This time, he managed to write it down. It was his theory regarding the existence of black holes, a real revolution in modern physics. And the idea returned to Penrose because he was able to remember the silence that always falls whenever we pause to cross a road. Can you understand the read between the lines statement? So I'm now going to just remove this. The point is, masters, would anybody like to take this chance? Anyone? It also took me second or two to understand the statement. Yes, Nijaji, go ahead, please.
Just as you reflect, it's kind of the message I'm getting, or the feeling I'm getting, is that
Mhm.
the scientist was quiet, and in quietness, in that gap before you do, you things reveal.
Yes, yes, very, very important. So I think let me share this with everyone. Yeah.
So in this case, it could be black holes, or for us, if you want to know our existence, then we are not going to cross, just go, but you need to pause. So
Mhm.
that road is kind of a metaphor for a journey you're taking. You need to be calm to know yourself.
Yeah. And anybody else would like to share? Wonderful, Nirjaji. I understood one of the major point there, but let us, because as I said, let us ask everyone, and then if anyone is able to point that, it would be really wonderful. You pointed at one point, yes, Hilary. Yeah.
And the other thing is that when he went over the day and he reflected, when he came to that moment when he crossed the road in that memory, and he remembered the quiet, the memory holds the quiet.
Mm-hmm.
The memory transfers the quiet. So in order to remember it, you go into that quiet state
Mm-hmm.
automatically.
Okay.
And then it comes. And there's something called state-dependent learning. So if you learn something in one state of mind, you have to return to that state of mind again to be able to access it.
Yeah. So now, is there anyone else who would like to share more? I'm still waiting for that answer. Still waiting for that answer. But both of you, thank you. You were talking on the same thing, basically, as Nijaji said, that when we go into silence, we, you know, we remember everything, or if we want to know our existence. But the point is very much different from what we are actually right now. Okay, sorry, yeah. Pushpaji, yeah, unmute yourself.
I'm
We can't
Okay,
hear you.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Because
hear
I
you.
cannot open my video. I don't know why.
Okay, let me give you the
I'm
video.
trying.
Yeah, I gave you the option to open the video. Now, can you do
Okay,
that?
let's see. Everything just disappear all of a sudden.
Yeah, nowadays, there's a new.
Let me do it. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So sorry, Madhuji. I have not got into to the point because before that maybe I was in the Japan. I don't know about the book or anything.
Oh,
So this is the first time I heard.
oh,
I mean listen, and I just don't know what's going on. What was the beginning or so forth. So
yeah.
I apologize that
Okay. No,
I
you
can't.
don't need to apologize. It's just 1 second, masters. 1 second. 1 second. Sorry. Sorry, masters. My daughter, yeah. My
No
younger
problem,
daughter.
Madhuji. All I would like to say a little bit that in the life also things happens like that. You have done something good, you have done something wrong, and it just goes out of your mind. And then there are some incident comes, and then it just pops up in your mind that, oh, I did that, I hurt somebody, or I did something good. So things good or bad, we may forget in the life, which are not that important, but they do come in the memory certain point of life when you cross a certain area.
Yeah. So this is the page that is that we shared here. So here the scientist says, Roger Penrose is the scientist, and he says, so it's a philosophical story. And what do you understand by this? So that is what we are reading. That Roger Penrose was walking along the street with a friend, both talking animatedly, and they fell silent for a moment in order to cross the road. So in order to cross the road, they fell silent. So Roger Penrose says, I remember that while I was crossing the road, an incredible idea occurred to me, says Penrose. But as soon as we reached the other side and resumed our conversation, I couldn't recall what I had thought just seconds before. Later that day, Penrose has had a so later, he had a strange feeling of elation, but couldn't figure out why. So he had a sense that something important had been revealed to him. He says he went through all the things that had happened to him that day, and when he recalled the moment of silence as he crossed the road, so when he recalled that moment when they were crossing the road and that period of silence was there, something came to him. The idea came back. So this time he managed to write it down. It was his theory regarding the existence of black holes, a real revolution in modern physics. And the idea returned to Penrose because he was able to remember the silence that always falls whenever we pause to cross a road. So now there are two, three things that are happening. Okay. So this is what I wanted to share with everyone. Anyway, I know we read, right? We read. So thank you, Pushpaji. Thank you, Nirjaji. And thank you, Hillary. So now what I wanted to share was that, 1 second, what is happening? Okay, okay, got it. I am not sure what is happening. Something, okay. Let me bring myself back and see. Okay, yeah. So here, two things, first of all. Let me share again and I'll share this, okay, while speaking so that everyone can understand. So here, so now when we are talking about the scientist, he says, first thing is that he got to understand that during the period of that silence, when we are in the silence mode, when we go within, we actually become silent. We take a pause from all the contradictions. We take pause from the rush of society, rush of things, or anything that is being rushed to us. We take that pause. Then the second thing is, in terms of road, they were crossing the road. But in terms of life, whenever we are onto new path in our life, when we are ending one cycle in our life, one chapter in our life, and beginning a new chapter, we also get this huge idea. Some kind of idea comes to us. And during these periods of silence, when we go within, we get these ideas. It can be about ourselves, it can be about the future that is coming, it can be about anything. And that can actually happen. But for that, you need to cut all the distractions. That is what it means. And then during that period of silence, you will actually, so anything that you feel, right? Suppose there's something that is going to come into your life, something good is coming. You will have your nerves and veins. Basically, you will feel a excited kind of anxiety, as if you're restless, something new is coming. But if you are going into some kind of um, sorrow, some kind of very difficult situation is coming into your life, maybe your nerves and your body will tell you, you'll somehow feel the anxiety attacks of, or panic attacks, or some kind of fearful things happening. Your veins and nerves will notice that. Your body will tell you, your vibrations in your body will tell you, right? So during the time when you go on from like, basically, you're choosing a good path, you're going on to a higher journey, you're leveling up, you're higher, basically you're going on to a higher level. What happens? You start, basically, feel an excited sense. Some kind of excitement goes on, and you somehow feel that energy coming to you. And when you get an idea, so now one thing, let me now stop the sharing. Another thing is, he's a scientist. Okay, he's a scientist. And now what he thought, what he was, he actually, um, you know uh, one more thing, one second, what he want. Yeah, so he actually researched or something regarding the existence of black holes, from where everything is being created. So as they say, black holes are also, very important, because they are also very creative. They they can create a whole huge world, a whole universe can come out of it. As they say, the creation of new things can happen. So whenever there is now, so this wonderful statement, it has three, four very philosophical things. You have to go deep within every statement to understand. Even, you have to read between the lines, or read between the words, or read the words to go in depth. The point is, he says, whenever there is a dark time or period in your life, you are onto something new. And that is what he felt, that he definitely, he got this elation when he went into silence, when he mulled over it for a time, he paused, he went through his whole day. Then he understood that there is something that is very good, that will be done by him about the existence of black holes. It is a kind of research that will actually bring him lot of name, fame, and lot of power, lot of monetary benefits, everything. Something good is coming into his life. And that is what is being told by the universe. So as you go within, you start connecting the dots, much clarity comes in, you get connected. When you remove all the distractions from your life, when you start disconnecting from the world, and when you go within, you start connecting with the divine, you start connecting with the source. And then at that time, when you are alone with the divine, messages starts downloading. And in those messages, there is something that is meant for you, and it is up to you to catch that. It will be in the period of silence. So they are saying, now today's messages, go within to and go and take this period of silence. Be silent and listen what is being given to you. Sometimes the simple things are just right in front of you and you don't notice them. The point is, you just have to, whenever you are crossing a road, whenever you are jumping from one timeline to another timeline, you just need to be in that surrender state. You just need to be in that silent state. Pause, go within, take your time, be still, steady, silent your mind, and then take down the messages of the universe. And very important, it is for you and me both. And I believe this message is for me. I don't take down the messages, I don't write down. Something comes up, and it's very, very just like how Penrose felt, very elated feeling I get that something huge. I just got some huge enlightenment. And I don't write it down. I have a bad habit, really bad habit. But from today, I think I have to keep a notebook beside my side table. I had made lot of notebooks on dream journal, my new moon journal, my full moon journal. So for full moon, I haven't made, but I remove things from my life, right? Be it clothes, things, whatever. But for us, masters are saying, go within, sit in silence, and keep a notebook beside you all the time. You never know when that huge, great message will come, which will actually change your life forever in a good way. So, this is the message for today, Masters. Wow, amazing. Amazing. Anybody wishes to share anything? So, today I'm going to put all the gallery here. I know people are here. How about if anybody wishes to share, you can, Masters. Deepak ji, you want to? Yeah, go ahead. Yes, Deepak ji.
Atmavandan.
Atvandan, Deepak ji.
Yeah. Well, there are multiple things which he has stated.
Mhm.
Now, when you are with your friend or anybody, you are in touch with that person and you are lost in your own conversation and your wavelength is at a different stage. When you realize to cross the road, it means that you have to get disconnected and get connected to the practical reality of what you have to do at that point of time. That is more important than the normal interaction. So what you do is you get back to a condition which you have to be focused on a priority. The priority was how you safely you cross the road, and by the time you had a revelation. Now this is known as revelation. You get some revelation which you got connected to, and whenever there is silence, see, anytime the signals only come when there is no disturbance is not there, then you get clear signals. Right now we are able to signal to each other is where there is silence. There's no distortion. So there was you know, revelation only comes when there is silence. And number three is a black hole. A black hole is a place where everything gets dissolved. Nobody knows where the mystery is. What is a black hole? And everything gets, you unknown. So that's where the black hole works in your life. So there's again a parallel to that, that once things get totally dissolved and it is unknown, then again the revelation comes. The revelation is most important point of contact. There are two things which I could understand. One is the revelation, that when you are in revelation, before that it has to be total silence. There should be
Correct.
no distraction and there should be nothing which should disturb you.
Yeah.
And then it will get connected to past, present, future, whatever it may be. So I feel that you get the
Yes.
revelation is only when there is silence.
Yes. And one more important point that I wanted to mention here. Um, I have noticed this in my life, and maybe you all must have noticed, according to your own, challenges or the things. Certain times in your life, these things might be happening, Masters. Thank you, Deepak ji. Thank you, Hilary, and thank you, Nirja ji. So these things might be happening to you all whenever you are onto a new journey and you want certain help, and you really are looking out for your abilities, and also you're looking out for answers. Somehow you want to get answers, but at that time the abilities that you have will also not be of that use, because or I would say, they would like you to go out in the dark. Basically, you don't know, you're really confused, and the masters really want you to believe in yourself, believe in that, yes, when you surrender and when you have faith, you can win whatever comes across your life or whatever is there in your life. And they want you to depend on your knowledge, your reasoning, your whatever abilities you have. Rather, you ask around, they want you to, and somehow at those times, your guardian angels, your spirit guides they are not going to come and help you. Either you give them the free will, but they would like you to go out in the dark and choose. And that is why that happens is at that time, your spirit guides are basically trying to teach you. They are trying to teach you, and that is the reason at that time you might feel that you are not helped. But the point is, that is the time where you are actually being taught a lesson. That is your lesson to be learned. So if you get, basically, it's as if, you are given some chit during an exam. It's not right. You could not do that. So during an exam, you should not cheat. So if you take help from your spirit guide, that time the lesson won't be learned by you. So the spirit guide also, they are just there nearby you, but they are not going to teach you or help you. They are just going to let you go through because that is your soul plan. So during the time of a sense of spiritual darkness, I would say it's a time where you don't know, you are actually heading into the unknown. But as you cross the road, right, in silence, as you cross the road, you will find a new path. You will reach the destination. You will actually jump onto a higher timeline. Such a beautiful short para story today. Very, very in-depth information, and very philosophical, very spiritual, deeper meaning to attach to it. So, mark my words, masters, there are certain times in your life where you really think that, your friend should help you, your colleague should come and help you, or you should get help from everyone. But then you find that there is no one who is helping you. You are all alone. You have to have faith on your own self. You should believe in yourself. And then once you start acknowledging your abilities, understanding and using your abilities, you get ahead only because the guides want you to trust yourself. They want you to believe in yourself. Have faith that yes, you are worthy. So very, very important that we do this. Okay, masters. So this is and you will be on a higher journey. Deepak ji, you have something to share?
Way. The Vedas are not been written by a particular person. Okay. When these sages have gone to silence and meditation, there are sermons coming to them and they do not know. And they only wrote the Vedas. So there is a direct, what they're getting connected. And those revelations only they have written. Therefore, the four Vedas have come in that form. And nobody in particular could say that I have written, you know.
Yeah.
So this was another revelation. Vedas, if you see, you go and see this text, you will realize it is so shocking. They were getting transmission coming from top, and they
Yes.
were only writing the script. That's amazing.
Yes,
That's
that's
what I was saying.
automatic writing. Everything happens through this automatic writing. Even this wonderful book that we did, it was Thinking in Destiny by Harold Waldwin Percival. So we have done the book Swadhyay of this book. But the amazing thing is that this book, the whole book of 900 pages, more than 900 pages, had been channeled by Harold Master to Benoni Gatton. It's a wonderful book to read, but I won't say wonderful, I would say very informative book to read. Very challenging, I would say. It is not easy to read. Very higher level learning attached to it. But when you understand the teaching, it will take you time to even go through two lines for 5 minutes. It would be difficult. Some lines would be easy, but this is in-depth knowledge. And in that, it is the power of your thinking and, how your destiny is being created. So this whole book had been channeled by Harold Master, uh, I would say telepathically, in the form of words coming to him, and he was writing down. So he would sit in a particular position to have that channel, and he cannot move. Only the pen should move. Only the writing is moving, basically, right? Nothing else. So to get that channel, he has to sit for longer hours. So it took actually 30 years to write that book. Can you imagine? 30 years. Oh my God.
Regression is also the same thing. People can go for regression to find out their past.
See,
Is
regression is
again the
different.
same method.
Regression
No,
is
but then you
different.
have to get connection. No, what I'm trying to say, the correlation factor is to get connected. You have be in silence and you walk that path. Now, regression is given. Hypnotism again is the same philosophy. Somebody will come and hypnotize you. He will control your mind. But
No.
what you do is you walk the path.
Yeah. See, here Hillary also knows because she is also a, she can hypnotize people and she can take them to the past life regression. But the point is, what I'm saying, we need to get connected to the channel that actually gives us that knowledge, that wisdom, how that is coming. So this book also has been channeled, very similar to Vedas, very similar to all the information that our sages, Rishi Munis have received. Many masters who have done that. So Richard, I think it was Casey, right? Richard Casey or Roger Casey, something. He also is a very great master, a psychic master. Anyhow, Master, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Deepak ji. Thank you so much. Let's now go into meditation. We have spoken enough about this. But yeah, silence, as Nija ji has written, silence also means stillness of the mind and means no mental chatter. Yes. And when we are not doing any, basically not thinking anything, we're not chatting, like as I say, whenever there are clouds in the uh, sky, the aeroplane cannot fly easily. It will go under a lot of turbulence. And it's very similar to that. When we meditate and we have thoughts within our mind, these thoughts are just like the clouds. The consciousness or the clarity won't come in until you have those thoughts being cleared. So if you want to clear those thoughts, you have to go within, you have to become one with your breath. And that is the time when you start becoming more focused and steady on your breath. That mental chatter also goes away as you go deeper and deeper, and you go deeper into your own self. So that door opens. The door to higher knowledge, divine knowledge comes, and the message becomes very clear, because then at that time, the energy that is up there connected with the universe, with the source, that energy starts sending you messages as if your crown is like an antenna that receives all the signals, all the messages, right? So that is what we are. We become more clear and we can choose that path. Anyhow, masters, let's go into meditation now. Tomorrow again, so before I go into meditation, just want to let you all know, tomorrow again we'll have You Can Heal Your Life book Swadhyay by Neena ji on the part 2, okay, chapter 2. So be there, masters. Now again, we are going into meditation. So let's take this journey forward and let's try to go deeper. Let's remove the mental chatter. Let's go into stillness, where your body, your mind are totally still, where your breath goes within and goes deeper. You go deeper within yourself and you remove all the mental chatter. So when you steady your body, your mind, when you steady your breath, and when you steady your focus on your third eye, here or at this region, at this time, you will find clarity, peace, stillness, silence as you steady your focus also. So when your eyes are closed, don't move your eyes. Try to steady that. When you do this again and try to breathe in deeply, that is the time you will go deeper, masters. So, and when you feel that you are going into trance, basically you're losing awareness. At that time, if you want to manifest, so very important. This is also the great time when you basically go within, you lose a little bit of awareness, you go into trance, you feel that blissful energy. That is the time you also start downloading messages, masters. Okay. So let's begin. Let's sit cross-legged. If you're sitting down on the floor, if you're sitting on the sofa, let your feet touch the ground. Cross your ankles. Now clasp your hands and fingers, close your eyes, and be with your breath. Take deep in breath into yourself and slow out breaths. Relax your shoulders, your neck, your spine. So let us take this wonderful in-breath and out-breath. Focus on your spine. How does it feel when you breathe in? And how does it feel when you breathe out? So breathing out and releasing any stuck energy within yourself, any heavy energy. And as you breathe in, you relax yourself again. You become more peaceful, silenced. You go into your own self. You feel each and every breath, and you let go of anything that bothers you. So take a deep in breath, go slow, go inwards, and breathe in, breathe out. Take your time. And this time, as you go within, as you are studying yourself, moving into stillness, grounding is very necessary. To ground your energies with Mother Earth and breathe in. Bring your focus onto your third eye or onto your higher mind and keep your vision focused, steady at one focal point. Keep your body stable, grounded, and be still. Let there be no movement. As we are crossing this journey of our lives, we head on to certain chapters in our lives. We have opened this wonderful book called Life in this lifetime. Maybe at this point in time, we are closing one chapter and another one is opening. We have to take a pause to turn the pages, very similar to crossing the road. During the times of silence, we receive many downloads of how the next chapter would be in our lives. What kind of energy would that bring? Whenever you are jumping on a timeline, whenever you are leveling up, we are shown a review of what is to come. Something huge, something great. Because we are jumping on a higher timeline. It has to be good. The paths can be different. Maybe it will propel us into learning something new. Only when we surrender, when we enter the unknown with full trust and faith and believe in ourselves, we find the way. We ask the universe to help us connect with the universal energy, the cosmic energy, the messages from the source. We are open to receive all the messages. Please reveal to us, Masters, what is to come. Help us download this message that you want to bring it to us. my dear masters. Now, very slowly, let us come back into our body consciousness. Very slowly, start feeling our body, our senses. As you went inside your own self. More clarity must have sinked in. You must have felt messages coming in, clarity coming in, getting the divine messages from the divine, connecting with the quantum field of force. As soon as you let go of any distractions, as you went into silence, you started noticing many things that were not clear or solutions that you were finding. Now you are able to find answers to all your questions. You must have gotten solutions, or you must have felt new things, new projects for you to take on coming in. Now, very slowly, masters, thanking the divine, thanking the cosmos, the universe, the source, thanking Mother Earth for keeping us all steady and stable, grounded. Let us return. Let us straighten up our spine. Straighten up your neck, your head. And slowly and steadily feel your toes, your feet, your hands, your fingers. So slowly and steadily come out. And take your time. Unclasp your hands and fingers. Keep them on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Whenever you feel ready and comfortable, masters, you can open your eyes beneath your palms and very slowly let go of your palms. Come out with a beautiful smile. Give thanks and gratitude to yourself. Pat on your back and affirm to yourself that I am love. Within me, around me is love. I love myself. I approve myself. I am worthy of every good thing. I am at the right place at the right time. I am always taken care of. The universe loves me. Everyone loves me. Everyone supports me, accepts me. I love myself. I love to take care of myself. I thank this body that I have incarnated with. I thank this wonderful messages coming, the universe sending me messages. I am grateful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, masters. Thank you to all the meditators. Any experiences, if you want to, you can share, masters. We'll wait for a minute or two and then we'll end the session. If anyone has anything to speak, share, or ask, now is the time. If anyone is willing to share any experiences that they got. The masters, anybody? Okay, then let's end the session and we'll meet tomorrow. And tomorrow it is Neena ji's session. Thank you, Rani ji. So Neena ji will be taking the second chapter of What is the Problem on You Can Heal Your Life by Louis L. Hay. So we'll meet tomorrow, masters. Join on time because we will not wait. We'll just go and start because we also need the meditation, right? So try to join on time and be there. So it's really a wonderful book, very informative, very, so nice of that, like wonderful book, I would say, amazing information. Anyhow, masters, so I'm ending the session now. May we all be happy, healthy, and vibrant. Let us all meditate together with our individual self, also meditating together with the group energy. Let us teach meditation to everyone, whoever comes our way. Try to, like, basically trying and letting them know that yes, we do meditation and it brings a lot of good results. It comes with a lot of benefits. When you start the conversation with this topic, definitely it will help you in connecting people. So teach meditation to everyone, awaken everyone, and do your much needed inner work every day. Thank you so much, masters. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And to all those masters who have written, grateful masters, thank you so much.